Jai Swaminarayan. India is known as a country with a population of more than 100 billion people. India is having its 54 population of youth. MSP is believed to invest maximum into its young, energetic and dynamic future, not only of MSPS but as a responsible citizen of India. I take this opportunity to welcome my young MSPS member for attending our first ever youth forum. Thank you.
Welcome everyone. Myself Viresh Ramesh Bhai Ramaben Patel, and I welcome all the MSPS youth members to come and contribute on this platform, MSPS Youth Talks, where we are here to basically exchange our views, express our views, learn from each other, and definitely first thing that I would want to tell is be you. We are here and we warmly welcome. Along with us, we have today Dr. Sonal Wahanwala. We have with us Bhavna Manjula Amrutbhai Patel. Also, we have with us Ms. Mitali Barod, Ms. Antony Surti, Disha Untekar, and Mr. Kashyap Sonawala. We also have Dr. Mehul Titalia and Rajnikant Patel, who will be helping us moderate this session. So it's going to be a very interesting round where we want to hear what our youth today feel, how social media is impacting our lives. When we talk about communication, it is an essential part of human life. When it comes to connecting and advancing our society, it is very important in today's time that we remain connected. However, in modern culture, people have got hooked to social networking. I think there are endless names when we talk about social media sites, from Facebook to LinkedIn, which makes it very accessible for each other to interact. However, having said that, there are some disadvantages of social media which are playing psychologically on people's mind. It is affecting mental well-being. So we are here to understand from our youth, starting from Mitali, what she feels about social media.
Hello. So today's topic is quite, I think, very relevant for today's day and age, plus the current scenario where we're all inside our houses. We're not, there is very less opportunity to interact. To connect, and social media is truly coming to our rescue, where we are still able to interact beyond who we stay with within these four walls. It has become a huge part of our life today, even more than ever. And it's great. It's helping us stay sane to a certain extent. However, like anything else, we are susceptible to develop some amount of dependence on anything that we enjoy doing, right? Whether it is alcohol, whether it is cigarettes, whether it is sugary stuff, donuts, whether it is social media for that matter. So koi પણ વસ્તુ જ્યારે આપણને when we start feeling that we are becoming dependent on it, before without this I feel like there's some emptiness within me. I feel a certain amount of restlessness. I think that is a good time and a good warning sign for us to understand that okay, maybe I'm giving too much of myself, my time and energy to this, and maybe some boundaries are being crossed. So I think at this point, mindfully using everything that is essential for us at this point also is very important, whether it is food, uh, or whether it is social media, whether it is the people around us, the kind of content that we consume. There's all kinds of content on social media. We have to be cognizant. We have to be a good judge of what are things that I can take out of this for my development, and what are things that do not matter, that do not mean anything, that do not add any kind of value to me. I think creating that awareness and being aware of that throughout is extremely important for us at this point especially.
Mitali, for sharing that. However, I think one of the challenges that we are facing in current times of COVID, where we are all locked up in between four walls, there is not much that we have besides looking outside to the social media. Probably I can see my friends, what they are doing, how they are celebrating their birthdays, and probably what they are doing in their office and what are they achieving. So sometimes this becomes too addictive, and in the current times, it also makes me happy at times. So let's hear what Bhavna has to say about this, and whether we can live in today's time without social media. Bhavna,
Hi everyone, good evening.
good
So
evening.
I completely heard what Mitali has to say, what you added. At this point of time, what I would want to say is social media, a complete no. Because yes, understanding that one is living in isolation within the four walls, uh, not used to the travel and other meeting other people the way they have been tuned to, still I would want to continue saying that it's a no because whatever the background the person is having, whether the person is a student or aged someone in his 40s, social media happens to be, in my experience, a very catchy thing. So it makes the person forgets what he or she is otherwise supposed to do. If you say, okay, social media is one, connecting with people on the phone, maybe a little chat, that is still agreeable, but social media really do not want to agree to that kind of a
So don't you feel, Bhavna, that there are a lot of opportunities available where you can get to learn a lot of things. In fact, a lot of my friends, they say that they got a job looking at some ad on the social media. They got to learn something on the social media. They could buy something at a much cheaper price because they were on social media. A lot of times, these kind of things also happen on social media, which probably people are using it for. So on one
I agree
hand, you
completely.
rightly said, you can be connected by a chat, but again, chat, I would say, is a means where you are on a social networking. You could be chatting on a group where a lot of people are around. Of course, yes, you may not see as many posts as you would see in a Facebook, but on WhatsApp, you may definitely see several posts from different people on the group, and that also equally is kind of social networking.
Yes, it is. So social media, as we say, as we use this word, it is everywhere. Currently, what we are doing, maybe it's also a part of social media, which is true. However, the point I was highlighting is when a person goes to a platform just like that, without any particular agenda or an intention, then it is really harmful. Really harmful is a word I would like to use, because the time is of course gone. At the same time, what is available otherwise to the person is like somewhere else, not in the now. He or she is like, okay, this is what is happening, the other person is doing something else, this is happening with the this person. What are you doing, where are you? So from that perspective, I am discouraging it. This is
Thanks,
what I have to say.
thanks, Bhavna. So, are you trying to tell me that if given 1 week's time without a smartphone in your hand, you will be able to survive?
Yes, let me go ahead and say I would love to do that, disconnecting from everything else for some time at least.
So, you remain isolated in a physical world and as well as virtual world.
Yes, would be tough, definitely, but it's a detox kind of a thing one can try. Really give it a shot and see
Thank you
what
so much,
the
Bhavna.
life is without this smartphone or social media. Yep, thank you.
Thank you so much, Bhavna.
That's
Now,
one thing which I would like to throw to both of you. One is when we look at social media, see, there are different levels and layers of social media. So one is a public consumption social media like, Facebook and Twitter and other things. And the other is a more personalized like WhatsApp and of course, Zoom is a more of a business what we are actually right
Yes.
now going to. So there are two things which I would like to get your views on. One is that is social media becoming an addiction for today's youth? particularly I'm talking of youth, because even middle-aged people are also getting addicted to it, but then there is an addiction. Or is it also leading us to an isolation? So that's a contradictory thing, because if social media connects you with the outside world, with the entire world, the whole world is yours to connect. At the same time, it actually physically draws you out, puts you into this public media consumption tool, which is a mobile or a laptop or whatever, that media. And then it removes you from your physical world. You are not that much connected physically with your sibling, your parents, or whoever is there, or your family, which is there inside and with you in the same house, same home. And at the same time, there is a trend that now, you want to wish somebody a happy birthday. You just actually find out and download certain or make your own video or greetings and send it to that on communicate through WhatsApp. What is it that prevents psychological, and that probably it's more towards you, Mitali, what is it that prevents psychologically from a person to use the same phone, same mobile instrument, and dial a number and call that other person and say, okay, happy birthday, in 1 second? And instead of that, we actually spend maybe 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes in searching for a good looking, good happy, colorful, either a video or a forward or a message, and then send it. So is it creating a physical and a psychological distances and isolation? At the same time, is it connecting all of us? So I think this is one, these are two aspects rather, which maybe, I would like both of you to respond. Mitali, you can respond on this, and then Bhavna.
Right. So you correctly pointed out that it can be both. It can aid both connection as well as isolation. Isolation kya rahe thase jare, this largely depends on our behavior on social media. Um, what is our pattern of connecting on social media? Who are the people that I'm most connected to? There are many kinds of people. Some people only connect with certain people that they know. तो हमारा Facebook पर मैंने request आवश्य तो only if I know this person really I connect with them, or it is somebody who's a mutual friend of somebody who I'm quite close to. But our horizons in social media have also expanded, so we can actually connect with random people across the globe, which is absolutely fine. However, if my percentage of the people that I'm connecting with are people that I don't know more than people that I know and actually connect with, there is a voyeurism to this. Voyeurism is a personality trait which is within all of us. It's within every individual. Voyeurism નો મતલબ હોય કે કોઈના personal life માં શું ચાલી રહ્યું છે. If I get a peek to look into it, it is very enjoyable. There is a part in my personality which really enjoys. That is how Big Boss, Splitsvilla, a lot of these shows are very popular. Everybody says that it is cringe content. Ajkal, this popular term is going on that this is cringe content. When I look at it, it's cringy to look at. I don't like it. What are they talking? Their views are so old-fashioned, so conventional, so sexist, so classist. However, still, it is somebody's. I get this sense that it is somebody's personal view and opinion, and I get a peek into that, which is enjoyable for me. For all you know, all that could be scripted. There's a very new show going on, streaming on Netflix right now, and I think a lot of people are watching. There's a lot of noise over it also. It's called Indian Matchmaking, if you have checked it out. So ઘણું એના માટે review આવ્યું છે. A lot of people are saying it's cringe content, it's classist content, it's sexist content, but people are watching it. મેં પોતે બેસીને મારા ઘરે બધાએ જોયું છે. We have laughed at it, but we have watched, we have consumed that content. That is voyeurism. Voyeurism એ છે કે મને અગર એક idea આવે કે I can peep into somebody's life and I get to find out something that is personal. It's almost like if I have access to somebody's window through my window and I can see their life, what do they do, what their schedule is like, how they interact, what they wear, when they sleep, when they wake up. It is enjoyable for us to look at, because social norms na hisab thi I am not allowed to do that, but now I have a key to access that kind of content. So a lot of content on social media may be priming this voyeurism. It may be very, very possible that all these things are scripted according to what psychologically a person likes to watch, right? So because of this voyeurism, because of certain things and people that I'm following on social media, which I find are idealistic, which is meeting with my desires. If I follow certain social media influencers who go on trips, who go and review places and different hotels and different cuisines a lot, it is my desire probably uh, to go and explore different kinds of food, to go to the mountains, to be able to leave my job and actually go for a sabbatical and go live in the mountains. So જે પણ મારા desires હોય, a lot of content on social media is targeting that. So મારું interest ત્યાં વધારે જતું રહે. When my interest is drawn towards there more, it is fulfilling a certain psychological need within me through a screen. I'm just sitting and trying to fulfill that need passively. એનો નશો મારા પર ચડી જાય. એનો નશો જ્યારે મારા પર ચડી જાય, I start isolating from everybody who's around me. તો મારા ઘરમાં જે 2-3 લોકો છે એ લોકોને છોડીને હું આના અંદર એન્ગેજ થઈ જાઉં. I become elusive that probably I am only living this through some video, some screen, and that, if not monitored, can be harmful, because social media is accessible to everybody, even very young children who don't have this sensibility. That is why even when I think Disha would know this really well. I used to work with a school some time ago, and ત્યાં પણ you would see 6th 7th graders who would have access to a phone and internet. They don't even know how to use the internet. I mean, they know how to use a phone, but they don't know how to mindfully use it. So અહીંયા આગળ having certain boundaries, having certain monitoring, and beyond that, creating an awareness of how things can be used and how things can be abused, right from children, starting this for children as well as um, older people who are now starting to use social media, because they are also as naive as a 10-year or 11-year-old would be, perhaps, because they don't know how this functions. એમના માટે આ મિરેકલ છે કે વાવ, વોટ્સએપ પર આટલા બધા લોકોને સાથે મેસેજ કરી દીધો, આટલા બધા લોકો સાથે, મારા ગામના દૂરના લોકો છે જેની સાથે હું મળી નથી, and I'm connecting with them now. I'm feeling so much joy. And so there is a certain naivety to it. So I think we need to talk about this a lot more. We need to understand that there is a lot of different kind of content on social media, and we have to be mindful of how much time we give to social media, how much time we give to the real life, to the people that we are living with in real time. There has to be a balance, not a 50-50 balance also, I would say. I think we should monitor how much time we spend on social media. I think in one of our webinars, we had this young girl who had asked a question about how to resist the urge of being on social media. So it already sounds like an addiction. And like you said, sir, it is in fact now gizmo addiction, techno addiction is a thing. It is it's a diagnosable disorder now, techno addiction. So we have to be careful. It's not a bad place, but every place has good and bad. Every place can be used and abused. It is upon the consumer. And a lot of people may not be aware that this can also be abused. So I think talking about it will help and throw light on how we have to consume this mindfully.
ભાવના, I just want to understand from you, કારણ કે you are saying કે આપણે addiction છે અથવા તો બહુ વધુ social media use નહીં કરવું પડે. So how do you say કે આપણે આ practically જો even આપણી ફેમિલીમાં જો આ કરવું હોય and we want to implement it, and practically even for the working people who are actually have to consume or be connected with the addiction, I mean not addiction, I would not say, be connected all the time with the gizmos or technical લેપટોપ બોલો કે ગમે તે, એ કનેક્ટિવિટી છે. તો ઇન ધેટ હાઉ ડુ યુ રિયલી ઇમ્પ્લિમેન્ટ કે ભાઈ આ બહુ થઈ ગયું, હવે આમાંથી આપણે બહાર નીકળવું જોઈએ, અને હાઉ ડુ યુ સે કે નહીં હવે મારે આને કંઈક મારા ઘરમાં, મારા ફેમિલીમાં, મારા સગાવાલામાં, મારા ફ્રેન્ડ સર્કલમાં જો ઇફ આઈ કમ ટુ નો કે આ વધારે પડતું થઈ રહ્યું છે, તો આઈ વિલ આસ્ક ધેમ or I will actually how to control it. So your views on that, how do we actually control this whole exposure?
Sure. So let me begin to attempt the answer by giving a raw example. It's like મારે મેળામાં જવું છે કે મારે માર્કેટમાં જવું છે. So if I have like the whole day with me, I'm like just ફરવું છે. That's my intention with which I am going out of my house. Probably that is what I'm going to do. Just roam around without any intention, without any particular thing in mind. That is one thing. However, I really have the full day with me and I go to the market with an intention. Okay, I'm going with a free time, free mind. However, I have like 1, 2, 3, 4 things to buy or to look for. Then I would be timing myself, kind of a thing, whether what I have intention is kind of fulfilled or not. Yes, on the go, on the walk, I may want to see something else which was not on my mind. But when I have an intention at the first place कि मारे करવું શું છે with my time or with the money or the place I have, I think that would really help. So coming back to your question, it's like the kind of things we are saying again, we can use part of or uh, components of this social media or the apps, the so-called hype created by the apps. Maybe I can time myself. Okay, I want to spend maybe on whatever platform a half an hour or even a 45 minutes. But once it is completed, I will shut it down. Maybe that is one. Second, I would also want you to want to address the way you said, what would be the reason people are just messaging, investing that time to find out and download the images and messages and everything, but not picking up the same phone what they already have in their hands and wishing someone. Maybe they want to be in the modern world where everything is like on the tech. Phone to bahut juno thai gyo. The thing is like very very old. Let me be a tech savvy. Let me show the world. Yes, I also use a smartphone. Probably that could be one of the reasons people are actually doing it, but they are not aware. They are really missing on ki when I pick up the phone to just say a happy birthday or a Sal Mubarak or some other greeting. That is the opportunity for me to connect with the person in person, almost in person. અવાજ સાંભળવા મળશે એમનો, એમના જોડે બીજી બધી વાતો થશે. That we are completely ignoring. When we say we, I am included at times. Every one of us, because we are not present. So here, just to summarize, it's the intention what we are setting, which direction we want to go.
Yeah, true.
Yep, that is.
Mithali, I just want to ask you a very pointed question now. This is what Bhavna was saying. કે આમાંથી આપણે કેવી રીતે, because is it there's some psychological trait where we feel કે આપણે ફોન પર વાત કરવાની જગ્યાએ આપણે આમ જ connect કરીએ through social media or in an impersonal way? Is it something to do with that કે we as an individual would rather hide behind that screen which is there, which makes it impersonal, and so that I do not feel conscious કે હું કંઈ કહીશ અને સામે શું reaction આવશે face to face. એની જગ્યાએ I can hide behind the entire gamut of technology, and then because we say that human beings are social animals. At the same time, everybody, we always say a man is an island in himself. So a man is an island, so maybe he would like to be there in his own island, and maybe he can take a binocular and look at the other's island and connect it. So in that case, should this trend which is coming in, that we are connected but we are not connected, we are isolated but we are within the group, this contradictory phenomena which is now I think a modern generation has to tackle. And I would like to say, in future, as a psychiatrist, do you see how where does it go to stop, and how does it impact the entire individual and the entire society? કઈ રીતે આમાં આગળ જઈને થશે આપણને કે how we will see this developing? Are we actually becoming everyone as an island to himself and then connecting only through a third party? Are we actually driving ourselves like robotic life, and are we taking out real emotions out of this whole your connectivity, and we are just becoming more and more like a robot?
Right. Isolation is being promoted also to a great extent on the basis of how we are using it. Now આમાં છે ને personalities traits નું પણ એક ભાગ આવે. જેમ કે there are some people who are introverted, right, who don't really enjoy connecting with people, talking to people in real time, going out and meeting people. So largely our population je છે, જે people who are personality wise very introverted, એમના માટે social media is a way to still connect uh, without actually having to connect, because there are certain fears within us, there are certain inhibitions within us. There is a fear of being judged, there is a fear of what if I say something and I'm caught in a situation which is awkward. So even if it's at least behind a screen, I can just log off. I can just log off and then say कि अरे मारो Wi-Fi જતું રહ્યું હતું or whatever. એક avoidance encourage થાય છે. એક avoidance can be reinforced through this. The primary target of this are going to be people who are introverted by nature, uh, and others also can fall into this spectrum because everybody has certain insecurities, everybody has certain inhibitions and fears, because of which they try to avoid as much as they can. And if given this opportunity to stay behind the screen, to say even anonymous at times, there are some accounts on social media which are also working in a very anonymous manner. That anonymity, if we look at the hate that is on social media, there is, it is totally operating on the basis of anonymity, that nobody is going to ever find out who I am. How are they going to? I'll make a profile. How difficult is it to make a profile with a random name and then spread hate or say whatever I want to say, right? So this uh, uh, trait within people can lead to more avoidance. The anonymity can be used to believe that I am more powerful, because now whatever I do, nobody is going to be able to find out. I don't have to take any I don't have to take the responsibility for what I say. When you talk about not picking up a call and wishing someone but sending a message instead, again આપણા અંદર એક illusion create થઈ રહ્યું છે કે અરે યાર હવે call કરીશ પછી ખબર નહીં કેટલો વાર વાત થશે, એના કરતા છોડો ને message કરીને પતાવી દઉં ફટાફટ, I don't have time, which is a ego massage for ourselves. I may be free after that, but I like to believe and I like to um, assert that I'm perhaps a little more busy. I like to believe that way also. It's not just that I'm lying to somebody, that is part of avoidance. But મારે પણ આ એક air મારા around create કરવાનો, મારી એક reputation build કરવાની કે અરે you know she's busy, she doesn't attend to all the calls, message કરીને પતાવી દે, video call થાય friends નો તો બી હંમેશા available નહીં રહી. That is a ego massage for myself also. આ કરતા કરતા ક્યારે આપણે avoidance ના towards પહોંચી જઈએ, ક્યારે એક આઇસોલેશન ના ટુવર્ડ્સ પહોંચી જઈએ, એના માટે માઇન્ડફુલ રહેવાનું ઘણું વધારે જરૂરી છે. That is why we need to be educated about this, about the ill effects that social media can have. Social media has ill effects, and that is why they also come up with measures. If you go to Instagram, તમને પૂરું analytics દેખાશે કે for how long you have consumed Instagram. So Instagram is telling you that you know this is a drug. આ સેટિંગ્સમાં તમારા ક્યાંક છે, તમારા પ્રોફાઇલ પર નહીં દેખાશે આ સેટિંગ, પણ if you go inside the settings it will show you that there is analytics. That is why we are measuring the amount of time you are spending here also. If you want to go further, dissect it a little more and try to see and use it. So this is a place for us to be smart. આપણે human interactions માં smart રહેવાની કોશિશ કરીએ ને. We judge people even if they are close to us, even if they are our friends, we are very cognizant, we are judging them at all times. Ke if somebody is giving me something for free, why are they giving it to me for free? So if on social media I get so many offers, Raksha Bandhan mate 1 week of discount, uh, why would somebody want to do that, right? So social media is, we need to understand that it is a business. It is a big business. And how is it that we want to be part of this business? There is hardly any way to not be in this business, because we are very much a part of it. Our work is now related to it, and it has good value and good outcomes also. But we need to remain cognizant, we need to remain smart at all times, just like we are in our human interactions. It's common sense, it's not very difficult. I think we can do that.
Thanks, Mithali, for that input. Now, I would want to ask one of our teachers who's there with us, and that's Disha Untekar. I will request Mehul Bhai to put spotlight on Disha ma'am. And દિશાજી અત્યાર સુધી આપણને સ્કૂલમાં કહેવામાં આવતું કે તમારે સ્કૂલમાં મોબાઈલ લેવાનું નહીં કે મોબાઈલ લાવવાનું નહીં. પણ આજની જમાનામાં આખું સ્કૂલ મોબાઈલમાં આવી ગયું છે કોવિડના ટાઈમમાં. And you are imparting lessons and you are teaching your students. In fact, મારો દીકરો પણ જ્યારે ક્લાસમાં બેઠો હોય ટીચરને ઓછું અને બીજા ક્લાસ લોકોને વધારે જોતો હોય છે કે પેલો શું કરે છે. So I want to hear your view on this topic since we are here discussing as a teacher.
As a teacher, I think nowadays it has become very important. Not the social media, but technology has become very important nowadays. If you even see in schools nowadays, there is a camera from which the parents can see their children also, what they are doing, what they are not doing, are they involving in the activities or no, are they being concentrated upon or no, are they paying attention or no, yeah, whether the teacher is looking at them or no. So there are various things that are changed in school from our times to now. I think there are also tabs which are given to children nowadays to have their curriculum. There are apps that are generated of their own school in which they mark their attendance. Even in my school we have the system, we mark the attendance on the app. The curriculum is set on the app. Even parents can view the curriculum, the teacher can view the curriculum. So in all this point of view, yes, the technology has taken place, but if I feel that that connect which teacher has with the child, even now if I'm talking to the children when I'm taking online classes and I'm talking to the children, so they want to meet me now. If I'm appreciating them, if I'm showing them a star, or I'm showing them a smiley on the screen, or I'm appreciating them for giving an answer or something, now they say ki teacher abhi hum school kabhi jayenge, or things like that come up, because now they are also bored of the screen time. They have to wake up early in the morning, they have to sit in front of the laptop, and they have to meet their friends virtually, which earlier used to happen. They could meet them personally, talk to them, share their thoughts with the teacher. But now in screen time all this is not happening. The sharing of thoughts which used to happen is not happening now. So somewhere or the other they are also very much restricted, and they are also kind of bored with the technology now.
Yeah, but then on the flip side of it, while the technology has enabled connecting teacher with students and students amongst their classmates, what is also happening is young students who are probably 6 years, 5 years, એમના હાથમાં tabs, laptops, mobiles આવી ગયા છે.
Yes.
Social media is very addictive, and
Yes.
I really don't know, as Nitali also said, it is the situation that we are in, due to which young students who initially we were restricting access, we are forced by the situation today to give mobiles, laptop in their hands. And of course, there is also a UGC guideline that the limit of screen time should be restricted to, I think, 45 minutes.
Yes, yes.
And that is what is the latest guidelines given. So, Dishaji, I would want to know personally, हमारा कितना Facebook friends છે?
Mara,
हाँ.
I have around 400-500 Facebook friends.
My goodness, you have 400-500 Facebook friends.
Yes.
Are they friends or they are followers?
They are not followers, they are kind of friends, the ones who are connecting after a long time from school, or the ones from my previous job or something like that. Many people are connected, and somehow half of them are even parents of my school who keep sending me friend requests.
Yeah. So Mithali just spoke about some ego satisfaction that we do, by being on social media, sometimes
Yes.
disguising ourselves, and sometimes we also get self-glorified. જ્યારે આપણને attention મળતું હોય,
Right.
likes આપતા હોય, આપણે physically emote કરતા ભૂલી ગયા છે, ખાલી emojis ના through emote કરતા હોય છે. And probably we have forgotten to smile when we are on screen, and we can just send smileys. That is what is the problem today, I feel. So how do you feel this entire thing affects the mentality of an individual while he is growing?
I think it is, the social media, I wanted to say social media actually connects us virtually, but emotional અને જે spiritual connect હોવું જોઈએ, that is not happening anywhere, I feel. Now I'm sharing my thoughts. I get a forwarded message on my WhatsApp. I am actually smiling. Just I get a smile on my face, but I put an emoji of laughing very loudly. So that is something that is not my own. I'm not actually laughing behind the screen, but I'm just smiling. That smile I cannot put. It's like that.
Yeah. So now are we saying that we are progressing from artificial intelligence towards artificial emotions?
Yes, you can say that.
Okay, thanks. Thank you so much, Disha. I would now request Panthini and Kashyap, we would want a student perspective. Our teacher ne to આપણે સાંભળ્યું હવે કે as a student Kashyap ના કેટલા
Yeah.
girlfriends છે, followers છે, we will come to that. But Panthini, we would want to also hear from you. You know, just listening to that word, you are blushing. I'm certain તમારા કેટલા friends છે Facebook પર?
સર ખ્યાલ પણ નથી મને તો.
Too many.
છે.
Too many.
Too many to count.
Very good, very good. So, how do you find your experience as a young student who is college going? તમને કેવું લાગે છે કે the social media આવવાથી it has helped you connect with your school friends, તમારા જે જૂના મિત્રો હતા એના સાથે તમે કનેક્ટ કરી શકો છો, તમારા ફેમિલી સાથે કનેક્ટ કરી શકો છો, અથવા તમને અંજાના લોકો સાથે તમને ઘણા લોકો જોઈ શકે છે. So what is your experience?
સર આઈ થિંક જ્યારે આપણે બધા જોડે કનેક્ટ થાય તો લાઈક કોઈક વખત સ્કૂલનું જૂનું ફ્રેન્ડ મળે ને તો આપણને યાદ પણ નહીં હોય કે એનો ફેસ કેવો દેખાતો હતો એ ટાઈમે. તો એક રીતે એ બેનિફિટ છે આપણને કે આપણે કનેક્ટ થઈ શકીએ. આજે આટલા દૂર છે લોકો બધા એકબીજાથી, તો એ વસ્તુ છે. પણ મિતાલી મેમે જે રીતે કીધું કે આપણે એક ફોનમાં જ્યારે સેટિંગ આવે ત્યારે આપણે જોઈએ કે આપણા ડેટા કેટલા યુઝ થયા છે. આપણે ડેટાની ચિંતા કરીએ પણ આપણો ટાઈમ કેટલો યુઝ થયો છે એ ચિંતા નથી કરતા. લાઈક આપણે જોઈએ કે ડેટા વોટ્સએપમાં વધારે ગયા છે, ઇન્સ્ટા હવે વોટ્સએપ ઓછું કરવા પડશે, ઇન્સ્ટા ઓછું કરવા પડશે. એન્ડ એટલે એ જે લેન્થ છે ને આપણને બતાવે સેટિંગ્સ આપણી, એ લેન્થ એકચ્યુઅલી આપણો ટાઈમ કેટલો કન્ઝ્યુમ થયો છે ને એ એપમાં એ બતાવે છે. પણ આપણે એકચ્યુઅલી ધ્યાન ત્યાં નથી આપતા, પણ આપણે ધ્યાન ડેટા પર આપીએ છીએ. અને બીજું જેમ ભાવના મેમે કીધું તેમ આપણે મેળામાં જઈએ અને આપણે શોપિંગ કરવાની હોય તો આપણને ખબર હોય કે આપણે કેટલો ટાઈમ ત્યાં આપવાનો છે. અગર આપણે ફોન પણ લઈએ તો આપણને ખબર હોવા જોઈએ કે આ એક મેળો જ છે, હવે એમાંથી આપણે શું લેવાનું છે શું નથી લેવાનું એમ.
બરાબર છે.
અને જેમ દિશાદીએ કીધું તે રીતે કે આજે બધા પાસે ટેબ્લેટ છે, ફોન છે, લેપટોપ છે. હવે નાનું છોકરું રડતું હોય ને તો મમ્મીને કંટાળો આવે ને તો ડાયરેક્ટ કહે છે કે લેને આ ફોન, આ યુટ્યુબ કાર્ટૂન લગાવી આપું તને. આ રીતે મતલબ અમે જયારે નાના હતા ને એકચ્યુઅલી 90s ના જે સ્ટુડન્ટ છે ને અત્યારે એ લોકોને કેવું કે આપણે આવતા ને તો બેગ પેકો અને ભાગો, બસ આમ કંઈક આ રમવા જવાના, અરે મારું ફ્રેન્ડ્સ રાહ જોઈ છે, આ છે તે છે. એવું અત્યારના સ્ટુડન્ટ્સમાં, અત્યારના નાના બચ્ચા લોકોને આપણે એકચ્યુઅલી ફોર એક્ઝામ્પલ મારા ઘરના બાજુમાં જ નાનો બેબી, એને આખું મહાભારત અને રામાયણ મોડે છે અત્યારે. શું થયું, દુર્યોધન કોણ હતો, કોણ શું, કેમ કે અત્યારે કેવું લોકડાઉન થયું અને રામાયણ આવતું છે એટલે. પણ આ જ વસ્તુ જો લોકડાઉન નહીં થયું હોત તો કોઈ પેરેન્ટ્સ નહીં શીખવી શકે કે રામાયણ શું છે અને મહાભારત શું છે. આજે એને પૂછો તો એ ક્વેશ્ચન બરાબર આન્સર આપે છે, પણ એ વસ્તુ આપણા પર છે કે આપણે આપણા બેબીને કે આપણે પોતે શું જોવું જોઈએ એમ. આજે એને પોયમ બોલાવો ને તો જોની જોની યશ પપ્પા વાળું આખી બોલી જશે, પણ સાથે હવે મહાભારતનું થીમ સોંગ પણ આવડે છે. એટલે એ આપણા ઉપર છે કે આપણે કેવી રીતે યુઝ કરીએ એને.
Anthony, very different question. સોશિયલ મીડિયાના લીધે તને કોઈ દિવસ એમ લાગ્યું છે કે કોઈ તકલીફ થઈ હોય, અથવા તને લાગ્યું નહીં હવે બહુ થઈ ગયું, કંઈક એવું અજુગતું થઈ જાય, કંઈક એવું આપણને ઓફેન્સિવ લાગે, કંઈક એવું થઈ જાય કે એકચ્યુઅલી વી ફીલ કે નહીં હવે બહુ થઈ ગયું, અથવા તો આઈ થિંક નાવ હવે આપણે સોશિયલ મીડિયા નહીં, સમવેર આ ડિસઅપોઇન્ટમેન્ટ, સમવેર મે બી સમ સોર્ટ ઓફ ઇવન કોઈ તમને ટ્રોલિંગ કરતું હોય કે કંઈક એવું થઈ જાય, કોઈ કેવા આપણે કંઈ પોસ્ટિંગ કર્યું ફેસબુક પર અને એની કમેન્ટ્સ ની અંદર કોઈ એવું કમેન્ટ કરી દે. સો ડુ યુ ફીલ કે એવું થાય છે, અને એવું થતું હોય તો હાઉ ડુ યુ રિએક્ટ, હાઉ ડુ યુ take it and how to handle this? કેવી રીતે handle કરે?
એકચ્યુઅલી એ તો છે ને સોશિયલ મીડિયા જે રીતે બધા યુઝ કરે છે ને, જેમ મિતાલી મેમે કીધું કે કોઈ પણ ફેક અકાઉન્ટ છે, ફેક આઈડી છે, અને એના વિચાર જેવા એ આપવા માંગે છે તેવા એ આપશે. આપણા પર લેવું નહીં લેવું એ આપણા ઉપર છે. અને તમે જે રીતે કહો છો કે આમ કોઈક એવી રીતનું મેસેજ કે કોઈ કમેન્ટ્સ આવે તો વી હેવ બ્લોક બટન. સેટિંગમાં બ્લોક વસ્તુ છે, તો આ એક જ ઓપ્શન છે.
That is the
Directly.
the real advantage of social media. You can block
Beautiful.
real life માં નહીં
હા.
કરી શકો, પણ social media માં તમે block.
કેમ કે મારા જોડે જો એવું કંઈક થાય તો પછી મારી પાસે મતલબ એ માણસને સમજાવવા કરતા અને એના જોડે ખોટી આર્ગ્યુમેન્ટ કરવા કરતા તો ઓકે બાય, બ્લોક કરી દેવું ઓપ્શન છે આપણી પાસે, તો યુઝ કરવો જોઈએ.
ચલો તો અમે અત્યારે છે ને આપણે પંથની તમે જરા જોઈ લો તમારા કેટલા ફ્રેન્ડ્સ છે, બીકોઝ યુ ડોન્ટ નો. ત્યાં સુધી આપણે જરા કશ્યપ છીએ his opinion, because I don't know how many hours Kashyap spends on social media and what are the advantages, disadvantages he sees. Hello, Kashyap bhai, please
Hello.
bata do humne.
Yeah, I think on Facebook I have many friends. It's around 1,000 just cause, and half of them are following actually. I was used to in hostel life. I was used to in NCC. So whenever I'm going to the camp, I was used to a drill commander, and they are come and learn drill from me, and then they are following. So that kind of people are following as half of them. But actually talk about social media, then it's excellent tool with connect friends and relatives. But sometimes it can cause a people feel isolated. Like people tend to compare them life with some successful people's stories, posts and seeing like that. And they think આની લાઈફ તો બહુ જ મસ્ત છે, મારી લાઈફમાં શું છે? અને એ લોકો ભૂલી જાય છે કે એમને જે મળ્યું છે તે શું છે. એટલે એક પોઈન્ટ એ રીતનો હોય કે આપણા પાસે જે છે એનામાં આપણે વધારે ખુશ રહીએ તો આપણા માટે બેટર રહેશે. ને ઇન ધી અધર હેન્ડ કે આપણે બ્લેમ પણ નથી કરી શકતા સોશિયલ મીડિયાને, કોઝ એ આપણા હાથમાં છે કે આપણે કેવી રીતે યુઝ કરવું અને કેટલું યુઝ કરવું એના. અને આપણે આઇસોલેટેડ થઈએ છે એના પાછળ પણ એક રીઝન આપણે જ હોઈ શકીએ. આઈ થિંક દેટ.
ભાઈ તમારે એક સવાલ મારે એ પૂછવાનું છે કે તમે 4 ફ્રેન્ડ્સ મળ્યા હોય, રિયુનિયન ચાલતું હોય અને આપણે ભેગા થયા હોય, એમાંથી 4 માંથી 2 ફ્રેન્ડ્સ મોબાઈલમાં જ માથું મારી રહેલા હોય, તો એક તમને કેવું લાગે?
ઇટ્સ ટોટલ ડિસઅપોઇન્ટેડ આઈ ફીલ એકચ્યુઅલી. કારણ કે વર્ચ્યુઅલી મીટ અને ફિઝિકલી મીટમાં ઘણો ફરક પડી જાય છે. વર્ચ્યુઅલી મીટમાં તમે એક્સપ્રેસ પણ નહીં કરી શકો, જે વાત થતી હોય એ ફ્લોમાં ચાલતી રહે, અને સામે મળ્યા હોય તો એટલીસ્ટ તમે એક્સપ્રેસ કરી શકો કે તમારી ફિલિંગ્સ શું છે, આજે તમે મળ્યા એની તમારે ખુશી શું છે. એમાં ઘણા પણ એવા પણ હોય કે જે ખાલી આવે, મળશે, ફોટો ક્લિક્સ કરશે, અપલોડ કરશે અને જતા રહેશે. જસ્ટ એક જ વસ્તુ હોય, ખાલી એટલા માટે આપણે સોશિયલ મીડિયા પર બતાવવું છે કે હું આ કરું છું અને હું આ કરું છું. લાઈક એક ટેન્ડન્સી થઈ ગઈ છે, આજે એક ટ્રેન્ડ થઈ ગયો છે કે હું જ્યાં પણ જાઉં ત્યાં પણ માણસ એ સ્ટોરી મૂકી દેશે, ક્યાં તો પછી પોસ્ટ મૂકી દેશે, પણ એ વસ્તુ નહીં વિચારશે કે એ જગ્યાને આપણે એન્જોય કરીએ અને એ ટાઈમને આપણે એન્જોય કરીએ.
જેવી રીતે રજનીકાંત સરે આપણને કીધું, ઘણીવાર આપણે આપણા એક્સપ્રેશન્સ કે ઇમોશન્સ આવાજના થ્રુ અને આપણા જે ભાવનાઓ એ આપણે આવાજના થ્રુ વ્યક્ત કરતા હોય છે, જે આપણે ટેક્સ્ટથી એક્સપ્રેસ કરતા હોય છે. એન્ડ મેની ટાઈમ્સ ટેક્સ્ટ ડોન્ટ હેવ ઇમોશન્સ. આવાજ તમે જે એક્સપ્રેસ ઇમોશન્સ, જે કનેક્ટ ખુશીનો કે દર્દનો કે ઉત્સાહનો, એ જે તમને અનુભવ થાય છે જ્યારે તમે કોઈનો અવાજ સાંભળો, એ અનુભવ તમને કોઈ ટેક્સ્ટથી નહીં થાય. તો એ આજે આપણે બધા એ તરફ જઈ રહ્યા છે. તો એઝ અ યુથ વોટ ડુ યુ ફીલ? આજના ડિસ્કશન પછી તમે તમારા બધા ફ્રેન્ડ્સ લોકોને ફોન ઉપાડીને વિશ કરશો કે સ્ટીલ વોટ્સએપ પર વિશ કરશો?
I usually do make a video call even.
So you always do video call?
Yeah,
that
I usually do video call.
Very nice, very nice. We appreciate that.
So it's a birthday, then I think that obviously people are getting on social media that isolated, so it's make a feel special to that person that it's his or her birthday, and persons are not come to meet, but they can at least make a video call also.
Very nice. It's a good thought. I think not many people think like this. અમને એવું હતું કે અમારા પાસે એક સ્પોઇલ્ડ બોય છે અને એનું વિચાર લઈએ, બટ અહીંયા તો બધા સુધરેલા લોકો છે એટલે આ ડિસ્કશનમાં કંઈ ડિબેટ જ નથી. એવરીબડી ઇઝ અગ્રીંગ. So now I want to just go to Rajnikant sir, and then there are
Actually, my
Yeah.
question to that Mitali ma'am.
yeah, you should
But,
question each other also, please. do that.
Okay, yeah, sure. Anyone can answer. Actually, there is another trend also, like you saw on Facebook. Many people are posting that fake news is fake posts. So what about that? We can do that even fake is being a new trend now.
ઘણું બધું not credible information news is coming.
Yeah.
So we have to understand that social media and social networking, whether it's WhatsApp or Facebook, is not a place for news, and there's a reason for that. We have to always, whatever news we get, we have to verify it with proper sources, proper credibility, and this is something which has to become a practice. હર એક વ્યક્તિની responsibility છે કે even though I found out something that came to me on WhatsApp કે આ કઈ ચાલુ રહ્યું છે, કઈ ગવર્મેન્ટની નવી પોલિસી આવી છે કે કઈ પણ છે, okay, you got it, great, it is aiding to your knowledge. Now try to go and check it with the right kind of sources. Doesn't take a lot of time. Google par jao, put whatever
We
that
can directly
post
copy
or
paste.
that news was. Yeah, directly copy paste, check right kind of resources. Tabloid news પણ આવે છે હમણાં
Yeah.
કોવિડ ના ટાઈમ પર a lot of us, અમે પણ ઘરમાં ન્યૂઝપેપર નથી લાવતા, but there is tabloid news. આપણને આપણી પાસે apps એવા પણ છે, ટાઈમ્સ ઓફ ઇન્ડિયા, ટાઈમ્સ નાઉ ના apps છે, મુંબઈ એક્સપ્રેસ ના apps છે. There are a lot of news apps also, and even if not apps on the internet, we can find articles and get updated. So આની awareness in fact આપણે ઘણી વધારે વધારવી છે, because those caps of population, either very young or little on the elderly side, જે લોકોએ newly WhatsApp use કરવાનું શરૂ કર્યું છે. Now when I talk about this, I feel like there are two things. There is social media and there is social networking. So
Yeah.
social media પર એ આવશે કે હું બેસીને ફક્ત જોયા કરું, and social networking are all those apps where I'm networking with people, which WhatsApp is primarily, બીજા પણ હશે, Snapchat તે ઘણા હશે. પણ અહીંયા આગળ જે પણ ન્યૂઝ આવે છે, we have to understand and educate the younger ones and the older ones in our house who have access to this, to understand that WhatsApp પર જે ન્યૂઝ આવે તે ખરી નહીં હોય.
Yeah.
We have to go with this assumption only that this might be fake. I need to check it before I share it with anybody. It is my responsibility, because it can create hoax. Just like હું અગર રેલવે સ્ટેશન પર છું અને હું અચાનકથી ચિલ્લાઉં કે અરે ભાઈ બ્રિજ પડે છે, what is the kind of scare it can create? What is the kind of rumor it can create? How it can spread the anxiety and the fear? In the same way, without knowing the right source and credibility of news, if I start sharing it on social media, it can create the same kind of hoax and the same kind of anxiety. So it is each person's responsibility to check if we are sharing something. I think we have to be mindful and reiterate this, educate people within our homes first of all, and then going forward and educating others outside also.
આ પરફેક્ટ છે, બીકોઝ 90% લોકોને શું છે કે જેવું તમને વોટ્સએપ પર પર્ટિક્યુલરલી એક ફોરવર્ડ આવ્યો, ઇમિડિયેટલી યુ એકચ્યુઅલી ધ ફર્સ્ટ થિંગ, ઇવન વિધાઉટ રીડિંગ ફુલ્લી ઓર ઇવન અન્ડરસ્ટેન્ડિંગ, ધ ફર્સ્ટ થિંગ ઇઝ આપણે કેટલા લોકોને ફોરવર્ડ કરી દઈએ, એન્ડ દેટ ઇઝ હાઉ ધી rumors spread. In fact, there was a very I mean maybe before COVID there was a case કે ગામમાં કોઈ માણસો ગયા હતા અને then તે ગામવાળાને લાગ્યું કે આ લોકો છોકરા કિડનેપ કરવા માટે આવ્યા છે, અને then WhatsApp થી કોઈ કહ્યું, and then that બધા લોકો આવીને એમને, I think people really died. Now and recently we saw in Palghar that police could not do anything when the crowd came, thinking that these guys are sant અને જે હતા એ લોકોને કોવિડ ના લીધે લોકડાઉન હતું તો ગામમાંથી ગયા, તો લોકોને એવી ર્યુમર થઈ કે WhatsApp પર કે આ લોકો ચોર છે અને people they killed and all 3 people died. Now આમાં એક વસ્તુ છે કે self discipline, and I always do that. Wherever it is, I first go and do fact check. Google પર fact check કરવાનું, અને પછી we should not be in a hurry કે જે આવ્યું એ ફોરવર્ડ કરો. કમ સે કમ 2 મિનિટ લાગે maximum to go to Google and do a search. અને તમે આજકાલ તો ફેક્ટ ચેક એટલું બધું છે ઇઝીલી કે તમે એકચ્યુઅલી જોઈ શકો. And then now one practical what I do, if I come to know that this is a fact, this is actually a false or a fake news, I send it back to the person who sent it to me with a request in bold letter saying that please pass it on to the people who sent you. Let there be a chain reaction in the reverse direction so that જે fake no somehow I hope કે જ્યારે આ chain જો જાય તો જેણે fake news create કર્યું એને પણ આ પહોંચવું જોઈએ કે people have realized your game and it is actually a fake. I have actually on my WhatsApp I have blocked after telling the guy that તમારી પાસેથી મને કેટલા ન્યૂઝ આવ્યા છે એમાં મોટા ભાગના ફેક ન્યૂઝ આવ્યા છે and we have told you and even then તમે આજમાંથી નથી પેલું કરતા ને કોઈ પણ વેરીફાઈ કર્યા વગર WhatsApp પર ફોરવર્ડ કરો છો, so you are being banned, you are being blocked, you are being blocked. અને એ કેવું જોઈએ આ જો આપણે કરશું તો એટલીસ્ટ 5% 10% લોકોને થોડી સમજ આવશે. તો to that extent જે ડેમેજ થાય છે એના લીધે એ એન્ઝાઇટી જે મિસઇન્ફોર્મેશન થાય, લોકો કેટલાક લોકોને એમ લાગે અરે અર્થક્વેક થઈ ગયો તો બધા ઘરની બહાર આવી જાય, look at how much problem it can create. So that is a very important self discipline if આપણે કરીએ તો સોશિયલ મીડિયા અને સોશિયલ ઇન્ટરેક્શન ના ઉપર પણ ઘણો પોઝિટિવ ઇફેક્ટ આવી શકે.
Yes, yes, sir.
I think we had a very interesting discussion. We would now want Dr. Sonal and Dr. Mehul to also express their views on this topic, please.
What I would like to say is that we should strike a balance between use and misuse. Using, I am impressed by Google, but it should be in a restricted way. Like, you should not misuse it. The time that you spend at home, the moment you are home, you should make sure that you leave your office in its place or switch off your WhatsApp. I do that for some hours of the day. I don't want it. Though I'm very happy, my 87-year-old teacher, Marathi teacher, sends me beautiful messages in the morning. I feel happy she's using it. But later on, it becomes a nuisance value. So we should know how to moderate it. That's one thing. Second thing is, especially in front of children, we should restrict our usage of phone. Because it's finally that they imbibe things from us. That she's spending more time on the phone means that's the normal, that's the way of life. That shouldn't happen. Though you may not be talking to your child, take a newspaper, take a book, sit. That is the way of life. But we'll end up seeing the phone. And I have a couple of friends who are glued on to phone. That is that there is isolation. They are running away from them. There is some kind of latch on they want. That is what I get from their behavior. And that's it. We are mostly going towards isolation. By doing so, we are going more towards isolation, and we are having something called as a pseudo life. Je nathi e batadu, pseudo life. And basically life is meant for enjoying being together. If someone's loved one has passed away, do you think he will be happy receiving your condolence or just seeing you just namaste karine tame jata raho? It hits his heart, not your message. Of course, with this lockdown situation, yes, social media has helped us a lot. There is no TV, there is no other form of entertainment. I am very happy to show Kajal Vaidya Oza to my mother. She is impressed. I can have a Zoom meeting with all my aunts. Fine. I know what my brother is cooking, how he's cooking, what he's doing. Very good. I will admit that world has become a global village. It's cut short. ક્યાં છે? ઓસ્ટ્રેલિયામાં છે, વાંધો નહીં, રોજ ફોન કરે છે, fine, happy, mother is happy. But we should know where to strike balance. Many times I don't know what the news is. When someone sends me a joke, I realize અરે કંઈક તો ગડબડ છે. Then I go and check. અરે ન્યૂઝમાં આવું છે. That's why that news has come. So I try to cut off as much as possible. I'm not on Instagram, FB. I'm very careful. I don't make student my friends. It's only after they pass out I may think of making them my friends, and then I feel they are little sheepy. I quietly unfriend them and leave it to that. That someone told no that chup chap kari levai. So even I do it. But social media, I'm not very comfortable. I like to live life where every evening I like to see my grandmother. I talk to my uncle. I'm happy. That's it
So
from
much.
me.
Thank you so much. We could learn so many things from your inputs and truly wise inputs that you have given. Unfortunately, in today's time, we are all pushed to walls to connect with the outside world. You know, be it customers who are Indian, who are international. So from morning to night, we are glued to our phones and laptops. That's the unfortunate part. And you rightly said, at least our students or children, they start looking at us and they start probably imitating us the moment and they feel that this is the new normal. Thank you so much for those wise inputs, Dr. Sonal. I will now want to hear from our friend Dr. Mehul about his views.
Well, everyone have shared a very valuable opinion, I feel. And personally, what I feel is I do agree with Sir Radhikant sir. There is something called self-discipline. Using the social media in a way with a self-discipline and a responsibility about the society. મેજોરિટી ટાઈમ શું હોય છે બધાને કે ઓકે ફાઇન આ મેસેજ આવ્યો ને તો આઈ વુડ બી ધ ફર્સ્ટ ટુ ફોરવર્ડ ઇટ. હું આ મેસેજ હું પોતે ફર્સ્ટ ફોરવર્ડ કરું. આ એક ઇન્ક્લિનેશન હોય છે લોકોના મગજમાં કે મેં પહેલા કર્યું. ઓકે, અને આ અત્યારે આપણે જોઈએ કે કોઈકનું એક્સિડન્ટ થાય તો એને હેલ્પ કરવાને બદલે પીપલ સ્ટાર્ટ રેકોર્ડિંગ જસ્ટ ટુ ફોરવર્ડ ધ ન્યૂઝ કે ભાઈ અહીંયા એક્સિડન્ટ થયું છે, જેને હું તમને ફર્સ્ટ ફોરવર્ડ કરું છું. So that is the mindset. We need to change the mindset of the people. Second point I would like to discuss that many people, many couples, okay, if there is a birthday, if there is and there's an anniversary, so they post so goody messages. Okay, but then the first complete karya hoy ne ke thank you very much for this actually wonderful years. એ 10 વર્ષમાં લોકો 100 કરતા વધારે વાર બહુ ગંદી રીતે ઝઘડ્યા હોય છે basically, but they wanted to show that we are very happy. Okay, so social media is something like many people, as sir said, 90% of the people, they're showing, they're hiding the reality. They're using social media to hide the reality. That's what I believe, and that is not good. So first thing, one need to be responsible. Second, you have to be real, and as Kashyap said very well, better you call them. Just call them than wish them. But I feel they want to wish them in a different way. Like wo saru card બનાવો. Like Vireshbhai always wish on group with a card. એમના નામનું કંઈક birthday card જેવું કંઈક banner હોય એવું બનાવે. It looks good. So that also can be one angle કે ભાઈ હું ખાલી ફોન કરું એના કરતા કંઈક સારી પોએમ કે કંઈક રિધમ કંઈક મ્યુઝિકલ વેમાં એમને વિશ કરું તો આવું પણ કંઈક હોઈ શકે. That is another way, using social media to wish in a different way. That can be one of the reason I feel. અને second important thing, મારી પાસે જ્યારે 12th માટે previously before 3 years back I was doing tuitions. So at that time parents આવતા અને 12મામાં આવ્યો એટલે એનો ફોન લઈ લીધો. ઓકે, અને છોકરાઓ એ પહેલા 6 મહિના ફેસબુક યુઝ કર્યું છે અને પછી તમે એને ફોન લઈ લો એટલે પેલાને whatever you resist will persist. The thing is that તમે જેટલું એને અટકાવશો ને એટલું એને વધારે મન થશે. એટલે એ શું કરશે, ચોરી ફોન લેશે કે બીજાના ફ્રેન્ડના પાસે ફોન લેશે કે કંઈ પણ કરશે ઇન શોર્ટ. તો આવું નથી કરવાનું. પેરેન્ટ્સને કહું છું કે એવું નહીં કરો, તમે એમને ફોન આપો. ઓન ફેસબુક there are plenty of groups of mathematics, there are plenty of pages of physics જ્યાં એ લોકો એ જઈને શીખી શકે. So teach them to use social media in right direction for something positive. You can learn from it. Okay, અને once they આ શું છે કે એક હેબિટ ઇન્કલ્કેટ કરવી પડે છે આપણે સ્ટુડન્ટ્સમાં. I feel personally કે તમે જો if you want to see, okay fine, use it, but you have to decide, as Mithali ma'am said rightly, આપણા માટે કઈ વસ્તુ સારી છે અને કઈ વસ્તુ ખરાબ છે. ઓકે સો વી હેવ ટુ યુઝ અવર પેલું આપણે કહીએ ને વિવેક બુદ્ધિ આપણે પોતે વાપરવાની છે કે ધ અમાઉન્ટ ઓફ ટાઈમ આઈ એમ સ્પેન્ડિંગ ઓન સમથિંગ સો આઉટ ઓફ વિચ what I am getting, okay, either you are getting enjoyment, okay, તમે enjoyment મળે છે, or you are getting knowledge, but sometimes તમે એવી બધી નેગેટિવ બધી વસ્તુઓ જોતા રહેશો કે તમને ખરેખર after completion of that 1 or 2 hours of social media તમે એકદમ ડ્રેઇન થઈ જશો. સો આ એક અવેરનેસની વાત છે, સેલ્ફ અવેરનેસની વાત છે કે ભાઈ હું જે જોઉં છું ઇટ્સ એટ ધ રાઇટ ટાઈમ. If you can watch your thoughts, if you can watch yourself rather, okay, okay, fine, I'm watching something. Now what I'm watching, let me ask myself what I'm doing. આ એક એટીટ્યુડ આવો જરૂરી છે, આ એક વસ્તુ આવવી જરૂરી છે, so that it can be done in a better way rather. And in fact the last thing that Sonalben said, balancing is very much necessary. It is, I won't say that social media is bad, never. The use of social media can be bad or good. I conclude with this, that social media is not bad. It depends on the user. The use can be good or bad. So it depends on every individual. That's all from my side. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Mehul. And I think you really touched upon very important aspects. And સાચી વાત કહી છે કે ઘણીવાર એક્સિડન્ટ થઈ જતું હોય અને લોકો બચાવવાના બદલે ત્યાં રેકોર્ડિંગ કરીને પોસ્ટ કરતા હોય ને એ બધું બહુ ખોટી વાત છે. And I think our youth who is watching our video must learn from all the inputs. સાચા દિલથી હું તમારા બધાનું થેન્ક યુ કહેવા માંગુ છું કે તમે બધા આજે MSPS Youth Talks ના પ્લેટફોર્મ પર આવ્યા અને તમારો સમય આપીને તમે બધાએ અમને તમારા અભિપ્રાય જણાવ્યું અને એથી અમે ઘણું શીખી શક્યા છે. And learning from different perspective, that is the motto, that is the objective of this platform. So with that, I would want to request Rajnikant sir to give his concluding words before we end today's program.
Thank you, everyone. Today, what we have started, and the new initiative from MSPS is that Youth Talk. That is a platform for our youth to be yourself. I think, and today આપણે આ જોયું છે કે આજના ડિસ્કશનમાં જે રીતે આપણે જે વાતો કરી and whatever subject we talked upon, I think it was really everybody wanted to speak and to be themselves, and that is the most important part. That is the sole purpose of starting this MSPS Youth Talk platform. And coming to the subject, I think what is there, if social media is becoming goal or an objective rather than our delivery channel. Social media is a channel and we should use it like that rather than what is now happening. It has become a marketplace to show off. આપણને આપણું એક પ્રેઝન્ટેશન કરવું છે કે અમે આમાં ઇન્ટરેસ્ટેડ છીએ, અમે આ રીતે જીવીએ છીએ, અમે આ ખાઈએ છીએ, અમે આ પહેરીએ છીએ. I mean all sort of things which we want to project. And a few years ago there used to be a app called Second Life. That was an app where actually you used to pay real money and buy island, build houses and have your avatar. And this I think coincide with the movie called Avatar. ત્યાર પછી આ બહુ ચાલેલું and people actually spent and made money, and you can actually buy a island and then you can sell it off. Somebody will buy, and then you actually every day in a virtual world, people used to go and walk their dog, they used to go cycling, they used to go there, and everything was being done when you are sitting on a couch. So I mean that was another extreme, that virtual life which is actually within each one of us, that we want to fulfill our dreams, we want to live our life which we actually on a practical level we are not able to do it. And therefore that vicarious fulfillment, enjoyment, as Vitali was saying, that is very important. What Sonal said is very important as well, that social connect karta vadare jaruri છે emotional connect. If she is very happy talking to her grandmother, that is an emotional connect. And our emotional connect karwa mate we are using the social media as a tool. The problem arises when the tool becomes the objective, and that is where I think we are going. I'm sure that today's discussion was an excellent one. We have touched upon a lot many things, and I'm sure that properly used as a channel, properly used as a judiciously used for your time and for your purposes, social media can connect you. It will really help you to connect, to be at the forefront of knowledge, technology, or even an emotional connect. I think that is what we need to understand. What are the objectives, and then go ahead and with it. So stay away from the trend of being sucked in without watching at the clock and getting inside sucked in, and એક મિક્સરની જેમ તમે અંદર આવી જાઓ અને પછી તમે ભૂલી જાઓ કે ક્યાં છો, અને પછી you get into the whole thing, I think, and then you get into isolation, you get disconnected. We don't want social media connection to disconnect us from ourselves, because we are moving away, running away from the reality of life and going into a dream world. No, let us put a break there, and let's also put a break on our use. Thank you so much. It was very, very excellent discussion, and we have, I'm sure that people will take this as a pointer for their utilization of social media. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir, and thank you, everyone. Thank you for the participation.